I'm not perfect. I hardly know too many people that are. But I didn't all of a sudden turn into this outrageous criminal overnight. That just doesn't make any sense. Get the dictionary out. A felon is a murderer, a child molester, a really bad person. Not somebody who let somebody take a sheep out of that area. And I didn't even do that. This bear here is one of the toughest bears we ever took. This bear was taken by a Frenchman and knocked this bear down 3 different times. And he attacked me several times in the brush and finally caught up with the bear. And he was one of the toughest bears I've ever hunted. I had clients to probably take over 100 brown bears. I had clients take over 300 Dall sheep, you know. And these are all tough hunts, hiking around the mountains. This was nobody flying around and dropping down on anything. You know, we went out there and did what I call hunt them fair and square. People who hunted with me could be proud of the experience they had out there and proud of the effort they put in here. 90% of the accusations against me was that I allowed somebody else to use some of my permits to hunt in my exclusive guide area, okay, and getting paid for that while I wasn't really there and wasn't involved with the hunts. There was never a time in all the years I was up in the Arctic or elsewhere that I wasn't out there for the whole season. We never took a single animal that we weren't authorized to take. You know, we risked our lives. I risked my life not just for the clients on several occasions, but I risked my life in order to recover the game. Now, we did have 1 or 2 things that were involved in. Number 1, there was one sheep that was that close to being full curl, which they have to be. It maybe made it, maybe didn't. And I carefully read the book, and the book says a sheep is legal if he's 8 years old, or if both horns are broomed or broken, okay? And so one of the horns was broken, the other wasn't, so we got involved with that. I happen to have a serious respect for the animals, and if you take the animal's life, then you have an obligation to make use of it, if at all possible. Now, we made a mistake with one caribou we had up in the Arctic. The caribou one was where we took a caribou thinking that it was perfectly legal to do so, and then we didn't bring all the meat back. I have to take the blame for, but that was an accident. I'm not a lesser person than I ever was. I'm an honorable guy, but good Lord, you know, anybody that hasn't made a mistake in their life, I mean, geez, get serious. I mean, that's just crazy. I was told in August of 2012, which I believe is a result of this horrible indictment, that I developed prostate cancer that had metastasized to 70% of my bone marrow. And by the head of oncology for Providence Hospital, I was given 5 months to live. And so my attorney and my daughter both said, we have to solve this deal because this is killing you. I said, well, okay. I hate to do that, to tell you the truth. But even the prosecutor said, well, when God puts his hand on the shoulder of the so-called perpetrator, then maybe I should take my hand off and let God take care of it. You know. So that was his way of saying, well, we're settling for these misdemeanors because maybe we don't have all the facts straight and right.